Do you care too much about what people think about you? I mean, we all care what people think about us to some extent, but do you care what people think about you so much that you are actually stopping doing certain things? You're stopping going to certain social events. You stop behaving in certain ways. You overthink yourself. You stop acting spontaneously and wonderfully unique yourself, etc. If this sounds like you, then I'm here to help. Ollie, once again with Free Your Zen. Welcome to Free Your Zen. In today's video, I'm explaining to you why, giving you a theory as to why you care too much about what other people think about you and how to rectify it. So, without further ado, let's begin. You care what people think about you too much because there are parts of you that you are not confronting, that you do not like. You have beliefs about yourself, beliefs that you have formed at some point in your life about yourself that you do not enjoy, beliefs that usually glide under the radar of your conscious attention, that affect your behavior, affect your emotions, they're not particularly enjoyable. And what you do is you seek the approval of other people to discredit those beliefs because you are not aware of them and you do not discredit them yourself. In Jungian psychology, they call this the shadow self, they call this. The darker parts of our nature, the things that are buried under the surface that affect our behaviors and our emotions that we do not confront. Shadow, yeah? They're a little more hidden, the darker parts of our nature. How do we rectify this? How do we rectify it? Number one, spend more time alone. If you are constantly in groups, if you are constantly attaching to other people, you are going to be locked in this downward cycle, downward spiral, I should say, of seeking approval, not knowing why you're seeking approval, and eventually, if you live your life this way without ever stepping out and being alone for a good period of time and getting comfortable with being alone, then you are going to actually wake up one morning in your life and realize you've actually been living for other people. You've been living a life that other people expected of you rather than a life that you wanted to live, which is a position I wish upon absolutely nobody. Number two, have a sense of humour. One of the best things I ever did to stop giving a fuck what other people thought about me, or to an extent, it still creeps in every now and then though, I'm going to be honest, but for the most part, I developed a sense of humour toward myself. I stopped taking myself so bloody seriously. I became more of a conscious witness and observer of my own thinking processes, my own behaviours, my own reactions, and I started finding myself just as funny as anyone else would if they were watching me bumble about life. It's quite funny. And number three, total self-acceptance. We were talking about the shadow self just a second ago. Realise that perfect and imperfect are two sides of the same coin. You can't have one without the other, and you wouldn't want that either. Good and bad don't exist independently. They are part of an interdependent, intermingling process. You wouldn't want to be all good and no bad, you know? All happy, no sad. All positive, no negative. You wouldn't want this. This would not be human. This would not be life as we know it. And as we know it, life is feckin' fantastic roller coaster of an experience. Why would we want it to be any different? Why would you want you to be any different? Fully accept yourself. Self-compassion. Realize that you are not perfect. You never will be. Any effort that you make now should be done just for fun, for enjoyment. Realize that no matter what you do, you will not be perfect, ever. Some people really don't like this, but some people actually find it a relief, because it means that you can stop trying so bloody hard to be perfect, and you can let go of this idea of perfection in your head that is limiting you as a person, that is causing you to be enslaved to the opinions of other people. You see what I mean? That was the video. That was the video. Guys, I've got a joke for you. A Buddhist walks up to a hot dog vendor and says, "Make me one with everything." The hot dog vendor gives him a hot dog back. Buddhist pays for it. The Buddhist then says, "Wait, you've not given me enough change." You know what the hot dog vendor says? He says, "Real change comes from within." Guys, on that note, that was the video. Please like, share with friends if you feel this is applicable to them, and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Free Your Zen. We're nearly at 200 subscribers now. So yeah, let's do that. Check out my Instagram and my Facebook. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace, presence, and inner power to you. I love you as I love myself. Fare thee well.